Chapter 3, Golden Road, Silver Road. Gold and silver? I've got one idea. I like how Julia gets to handle this one. And then it turns out not to be Claudia. 2 lights? I wonder if the other one could be... So 2 people trapped in the same space. Okay. Just have the bird. Alright. I was kind of hoping for someone else, but I mean, whatever. What just happened? Julia? Did you not leave for a training exercise on board the Arsail? I'm so relieved to see you safe, Your Highness. I see Sieg is with you too. He is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. What? Ha! Long time no see. Hi, Kloe. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. What are you all doing here? Oh. It's good to see you again, Kloe. And Sieg, too, of course. You two look well. Thank you. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I should be waking up any moment now, but I'm not sure I even want to. One explanation later. I see. We found ourselves in quite the predicament, haven't we? I'm relieved to hear that the empty Grand Soul you found wasn't the real city at least, but still. Unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily rule out the real capital being in danger. We're dealing with something that has such great power, it can create flawless replicas of a vast city. There's no telling how far its influence could extend. Reese, surely there is no need to worry her so. We have nothing to gain from shying away from the truth. If anything, she's helping me better understand the gravity of the situation we're in. I'd like to help with the investigation if I can. I'm not sure I could do much more than what you're already doing, but I won't drag you down. But, Your Highness... I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm afraid nothing you can say will change my mind. I may not fully understand the situation we're in, but I do know that if it threatens the safety of our capital, perhaps the whole nation, I'd be a disgrace as a crown princess if I were to just stand by and do nothing while the people I will one day rule over are threatened. Wow, you're amazing, Kloe. As you wish, Your Highness. Well, welcome to the team. Great, I'll do what I can. So, is our next destination that teleportation circle at the end of the sealed area? Yeah, that should let us travel to the next area. Or, by the sounds of it, to the next plane. Yeah, that appears to be the technical name for the various areas that make up the land we're in. It's a concept used in the Septian Church too. Our world is made up of a number of planes or realms situated on top of one another. At the top is the sky where the goddess dwells. Below that is the earth where we live. And at the bottom lies Gehenna, where sinners are judged. Those are the main 3, but in between them there are countless other planes or realms too. So in other words, the farther down we descend, the less the blessing of the goddess will be able to reach us. Hey, can you not say stuff like that? With all the creepy monsters roaming around, it's freaky enough around here as it is. You sound like a child who's afraid to walk around the house when the lights are off. Although I suppose that does make sense, given that you truly are a child.
I am so not a child. Ahem. Anyway, if that big cancel was the second plane, the next one's the third, right? I mean, it sounds obvious, but I'm not sure if it's all going in one clear direction, or if we might just run into a fork at some point.
I think straightforward is a safe enough assumption to make for now. And while we might not know what the Lord of Phantasma wants with us, we know it's nothing good. So even if it's not like that, that doesn't change how ugly this could get. So let's get ready for just about anything. Who knows what's waiting for us up ahead? Something wrong, Reese? If you think you might have figured something out, the rest of the class would love to hear about it.
No, it's nothing important. You're right. We should start getting ready to leave. It may be worth our while to investigate some of the doors we've encountered thus far, too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those things, but there sure are a ton of them.
At the very least, they don't seem to have been placed by any of our foes. I'm all in favor of investigating them too. Alright, so now we have Princess. I want to keep Joshua. I should really switch him out for Tita. But I want to investigate that door.
Let's move out.
Hello, Princess. How have you been? I don't know why. It's like I'm looking at all their portraits. Kevin's portrait bothers me. Reese's is fine. I'm not a fan of Joshua's new look. Claudia's is fine. Tita's fine. Josette's fine. Julia's bothers me for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it's quite right for her. And Mueller's fine. Whatever. Alright, so now we're up to 8 people. Of course, Kloe comes with some of the better stuff already. That's a good healer for you. Don't have a cast 2, do I? Okay, guess we'll go to the healing waters. Might talk to a few people. Then we'll see if we want to progress right away. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so something about these healing waters. I know they restore your CP, but they also restore HP and EP as well, but not fully. Because, like, it restored Reese's HP to the max, but didn't touch her EP. Strange. Maybe it's just me, but it's kind of sort of maybe a bad idea to get lock the Queen of Liberal in one of those healing stones, right? That Lord of Phantasma should get the death penalty for when we catch him. It's clear the Lord of Phantasma is not a foe to be underestimated. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough information to try and work out who they really are. If only we had more clues to go on.
I'm simply glad that Her Highness is safe and well. Still, there seems to be every chance that plenty of others have been captured in the same way. We should hurry on and aid them. Considering we're already always traveling using warps and the cube, it's hard to be sure. But it does feel like every time we arrive at a new plane, we're moving further and further downward. Makes me wonder what's at the bottom of Phantasma.
We'll be fine. Alright, let's see. Speed, defense, agility. So there's always a buff and a debuff. Like, Julia will give you more defense, but will lower your attack some. I think we're fine. Let's go. Crap. I'm just thinking of what's going on. Yeah, let's... We'll do this real quick. Let's see if this is what I think it is. Alright, if it is, we're gonna save. Let's see if I was right or wrong about this. Okay, so it wanted Kloe instead of Estelle. I was thinking, it's like, Estelle has a pretty good will, but she's not a princess. So it wanted Joshua and Kloe. The Star Door. If I'm right, Star Doors are shorter than Moon Doors, so I won't be here forever, but I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Breaking news. Liberal news, special issue. The Flying City falls. Liberal is safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from crisis. Okay. Sure. The liver arc collapses. Enigmatic object gone in a flash. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from Liberal, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvert as well. A small minority argued that the structure may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army. This turn of events seems to conclusively rule out that possibility. The collapse of the Liberal Arc also caused a 2-arc high tsunami around the edges of the lake, but so far there have been no reports of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. Thank God. The worst that seems to have been reported in a number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. Boo-hoo. According to an investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from an ancient Zemurian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed. But it appears to be without a doubt that the international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. With this, while this has yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team is in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there, supporting the above theory. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't let those guys get away with any more than they already have, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Zeiss Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Arc, and to this end will be launching a combined salvage operation. Around the time of the Liber Arc's collapse, the orbital shutdown phenomenon that torrented the whole of the country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon, but no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into this issue. The orbital shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbits in our daily lives. Perhaps some things similar may never happen again, but this is still a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to orbits, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. As previously reported, I like that shot.
Her Highness Princess Claudia is now the nation's crown princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position in meeting with Prince Olivert of the Imperial Empire, and together they reconfirmed our two nations' relationships with one another. After the discussions, they both boarded the Arsail together. It's widely expected that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with Erebonia in the future. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at Grancel Castle. We will bring you all the latest on that in due time. As you all know, our homeland of Liberal has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. There was the coup d'etat, the bizarre changes in the Tetrasilic Towers, coming under the assault of an ancient dragon, our capital being attacked, and finally the Liberal Arc's appearance as already discussed in this very issue. What you may not know, however, is that there is a group of young men and women who were involved in the resolution of all these crises. Their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusions. If not for them, these crises may not have been resolved or taken a turn for the worse. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they've done for us. Thank you. You are truly this nation's great hope. One sec. Up there's Niall. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. You're getting outrun by a smoker, Dorothy.
Wait for me.
No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option.
But I'm so hungry. I can't walk another step.
I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't you?
I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded.
What the hell were you thinking?
I can't move. Carry me.
Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be Adios knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then...
This actually isn't so bad.
Hey, I recognize a few people here. Hey, there's Kurt's team. There's Olivier. There's Agate. There's Shara. There's Zen. I know I should be reading this, but I'm not.
This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia? Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberal by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need, or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As the country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but We just made it. The hell are you doing? Eating can wait. You've got pictures to take. The Crown Princess speech might be finishing soon. Well, I do hope you will all enjoy your time here all the same.
I'm sure you are all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns. But today, I would like to ask that you all cast them aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberal, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation.
Party music. Kloe really is something else, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she just did.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, they got his old outfit.
She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as a crown princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine.
Seeing her is kind of making me kind of jealous, though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses like the way she does. You got something to say, mister?
Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly for most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are.
What do you mean, I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Liberal back in shape, so I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know.
I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown, even in these past few weeks.
I have?
Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept up with ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle.
I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. Well, what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather.
Yeah.
Oh, look! Look at all that food!
The chefs at the castle supposedly made the entire spread, too.
There's no way I'm missing out on this. I don't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now's my time to pig out big time. I'm gonna eat until I barf. Stay right here, Joshua. Okay, Joshua? I wanna go scope out the goods.
She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others.
Hey, look, how you doing, Joshua? Estelle not here with you?
She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here more for work than fun?
Bingo! There aren't many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There's no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright?
Alright.
Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Up to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? Poor Dorothy. I mean, it is her fault that she didn't eat, but still. He's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. Oh, come on, you two. So much for scoping out the food. I suppose this is good a chance as any. I owe a lot to the people here on a personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. Oh wait, we're actually controlling something here? Hey, Professor Russell. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Although speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull out the Liber Ark from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Valeria Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first, which is going to take quite some time as it is. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, why can't I progress? It's like, oh, my controller decided to unplug. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey, man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Gates said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we were getting off the Arsail, right? I didn't really mean it, though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a bracer is busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay. Let me think. Maybe at the end of the month, that should be okay. I think that Friday's free. Think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Who's down here? Colonel Richard? What? You were able to make it, Richard? Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right? That's good news. I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel... Oh, okay. I thought that maid was glitching out on the stairs. I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. I can't say I don't understand, but still. Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all. Oh, please. I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Dreks otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. Wow. Tight. Who's over here? No one? So I get to just talk to people. I see Zin down there. Who's over here? Oh god, so many important people. feel like I should talk to you last. Oh, hey, Shara. You two look comfortable.
Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Care to join us for a few drinks?
Don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks.
Aw, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? It feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion, only Estelle's.
Say, Shara, about Luciola.
Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be.
Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right.
I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point, though. Oh, and while I've got a chance to say this, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her.
I won't. I've got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now.
Well, if you say so.
That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, all right?